Hello and a very warm welcome. Today we're going to have a calm, simple lesson together. We'll be talking about how to stay safe and feel really confident whenever you're using your phone or your computer.
The most important thing to remember is that this is a safe space for us to learn. There's no pressure here at all. We're just going to go through everything slowly, together, and make sure it all makes perfect sense.
Okay, so let's gently dive into our first section. The reason we're talking about this today isn't to scare anyone. Not at all. It's to empower you. Knowing these signs is all about helping you feel confident and completely in control.
Now you might be wondering, why do scammers sometimes seem to contact seniors? Well, the truth is, they often look for people who are, by their very nature, kind, trusting, and polite. So, in a strange way, being targeted is really just a reflection of your good nature. It's not a weakness.
All right, let's move on to the real heart of our lesson today. Learning how to spot those simple little clues that tell you something might not be quite right. We're going to call these clues warning signs.
So, what exactly is a warning sign? Well, it's nothing complicated. It's simply a clue that something might not be what it seems. That's it. You can think of it like a little flag that gently pops up and tells you to just pause for a moment.
And you'll see that these signs are usually pretty straightforward. Let's go through the most common ones together, nice and easy. Okay, so they might try to rush you, or they might ask for strange kinds of payments, like with gift cards. They might make big, scary threats, or on the flip side, they'll promise you huge prizes. And a big one is when they say it's a secret. Let's repeat those because they're just so important. They rush you, they ask for strange payments, they make threats, they promise prizes, or they tell you it's a secret. Any one of those is a major sign to just pause.
All of those signs really lead back to one main thing that scammers want. Their number one goal is to make you feel a really strong emotion, like panic or even excitement, so that you stop thinking clearly and just react.
And one of the ways they do this is by using specific, powerful words that are designed to create that feeling of panic. So when you see or hear words like immediately, urgent, secret, do not tell anyone, or act now, that is your signal to stop and take a breath. Those words are chosen very carefully just to make you rush.
And they'll come at you from two totally different directions. On one hand, you've got the big, wonderful promise, right? You've won $1 million. But on the other, you have the big, scary threat, like a warrant is out for your arrest. And even though one feels really good and the other feels awful, they are both designed to do the exact same thing, get you to act without thinking. So if it feels extreme, that is a warning sign.
Okay, so now that we know what the clues look like, what do we actually do when we see them? Let's build your very own simple safety plan. This is where you get to take back all the control.
Let's talk about a few firm rules for your safety. These are things you should just decide right now to never do when you get an unexpected call or a text or an email. First, never give out personal information like your social security number or your bank account number. Second, never click on links unless you are 100% sure who sent them. Next, never send money to someone you don't really know. And finally, never ever give anyone remote access to your computer.
So what do you do in that moment when your gut tells you something just feels off? It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Step 1, just stop and pause. That's it. Take a breath. Step 2, don't click on anything and don't reply. And step 3, and this one is the most important of all, ask someone you trust. Give a friend a call or a family member or a neighbor and just ask them what they think. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh my goodness, what if I already clicked on something? What if I've already replied? The very first thing I want you to hear me say is this. Please don't panic. This happens to millions of good, smart people.
And please let this next message really sink in. You did nothing wrong. These scams are designed by criminals to be incredibly convincing. Being targeted is never, ever your fault. You are not to blame.
So, if you're ever worried you might have made a mistake, here is a simple, calm plan to follow. First, just take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. Second, tell a family member or a trusted friend what happened. There is absolutely no shame in this, none at all. And third, if you shared any financial details, just call your bank or your credit card company right away. They are there to help you.
As we start to wrap up our lesson, let's bring it all back together. The whole point of learning these things is to help you feel safe, confident, and really in control of your own world online. If you remember only one single thing from our time together today, please let it be this simple phrase. Your power is in the pause. That quiet little moment you give yourself to just stop,
breathe and think before you act, well, that is where all your strength lies.
And so I'd like to leave you with one gentle question to think about. Who is one person in your life that you can decide right now that you will always call for a second opinion? Just having that person in mind is such a wonderful and powerful safety tool you can carry with you always.
Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I truly hope you feel a little more calm and confident. For more lessons just like this one, subscribe to Tech Made Easy for Seniors for calm and safe technology lessons.